Well, I guess it's more or less the second part. I feel like that was probably the sum up of a large part of my life for a while, maybe like a year and a half to 2 years of my life. I feel like it doesn't get any more. That's what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? That's at least what it meant to me.
Back against the wall with no options, don't be your paw. Should've seen this shit from afar, why not even much get involved? I got plans to become a star, make a fortune and do it large. 20 cars inside my garage, soon as Dragon Ball Z goes off.
What's funny is that I actually was working on this record called The Art of Complacency. That didn't make the album. Yeah, I know, didn't make the album. I'm kind of glad it didn't make the album for my personal reasons. But I already had Automatic as a record. It was like 3.5 minutes, but I wanted to kind of have a duality of the record. So he did that, and I went back to Miami after tour, and I was just like, I'm gonna cut this, and that's how it came about. So it was dope, man. We just put it all together, and it really explained the duality of the record. The first part is just about having ambition and being motivated and going after what you needed to go after, and understanding it takes patience. And then the second part, which is the second verse, it just kind of goes into the duality of being really lazy and procrastinating and saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it, it takes time, you know, and just understanding like, yo, wake up 7 months later and you still end up doing nothing. You got all these ambitions, but you know, nothing's automatic. So
got a fascination with procrastination or taking charge, not to mention my love for hate. Guess that's why I lurk on these blogs, and my homies keep calling like, you recording? I tell them nah, but don't trip, I'll get you these verses, I promise, my word is bond.
I think what happened at that time was that I had a homie that was killed, that was really close to me, and I had just seen him. He used to rap with me, and we used to be really cool in high school. I hadn't seen him probably in like 2 or 3 years. We met up at the mall one day, and we were just talking, and he was like, yeah, man, what's going on, man? You know, everything's going good. And I'm like, yo, how you doing? You know, back and forth. And he was just telling me like, yo, man, I'm trying to get out of the city. Things are changing around where we are. You know, I had just been robbed like 3 times, and it was prevalent in terms of being really safe. But things were changing around us, and I was just telling him, yeah, man, I'm trying to get out of the city too. And then lo and behold, man, like not that much longer later, you know, I found out he got killed, murdered over an iPhone, and I just really like that really went through to me. Like, damn, like I need to make a move and get out of here, you know, like on all aspects, just on my music, on the safety, on doing something better for my family so they can be in a better position. That was probably the catalyst. But I will say that, you know, procrastination is something that for me personally will never go away. It's just, and that's human nature. I think we all have a sense of that. It's something that will happen in one shape or form, even if it's not with my music, if it's with love, or if it's with my family, or if it's with money, or if it's just with my own self. There'll always be some sense of that.
All these lines I'll be putting on, every time it works like a charm. Inspiration fell through the cracks, running backwards became the norm. Aspirations, responsibilities, caught between them I'm torn. Tug of war with both of my arms, strategize the cards that I've drawn.
It's one of those things where it just came to me. A lot of the album, you know, especially that part, really I allowed to just kind of come to me naturally. I feel like with music, it has to be organic for the best music to come out.
Unemployment checks on my card, spending half of that on my mom. Should invest in a check, correct it, but work in a stable job. Metamorph these visions to something for real, I promise, no fronting. Wake up 7 months later and still ended up doing nothing. Nothing's automatic.
Yeah, y'all. You know who it is, the D Block General. Yo, it's poppin'. Kendrick Lamar right here outside the booth. DJBooth TV.
DJBooth.net. You watching Outside the Booth TV.